Delicious. Hello everyone, James from Junkyard Fox. Thank you so much for joining me. It is late August here in West Texas, and that means one thing: prickly pear cactus fruit season. So once again, these maroon bulbs here are fruit. They are called prickly pear cactus or tunas locally. And we have covered them several times in the Junkyard Fox channel before, but I wanted to revisit them because they are my favorite plant-based wild food out here. When it comes to plants and foraging and all that stuff, a lot of the stuff here is kind of gross, but these are very delicious and they are quite abundant. Not only do you see all these beautiful maroon colored bulbs overgrowing here, you can see them in the back over there, all over this area, and all kinds of animals from mule deer to jackrabbit to millipedes are munching on these, and once again for good reason. So we're going to gather some of these, we're going to eat some, we're going to make some coffee and just really enjoy our morning. So thank you for joining me. Let's get started. Okay, so let's get to picking some of these fruits. Now, the prickly pear cactus is abundant throughout the American Southwest, in Mexico, North Africa, the Mediterranean region, and it's even an invasive species in Australia. So this is a very widespread plant. A lot of people consume it. A lot of animals consume it. Now, just be careful, guys, because when you're gathering these, sometimes snakes like to hide underneath there because they have a shady spot, and the thorns and the camouflage kind of protect them from predators like hawks. So just be careful. Watch where you're stepping. We were just caught off guard yesterday, in fact, when I was gathering some. All of a sudden I heard a rattle and then your adrenaline starts, so just be careful. Another thing is you can use tongs or a fork or something to get them because they have spines on them and little hair-like fibers called glochids, which are really annoying to remove. So I'm just using these improvised chopsticks that I carved. So let's gather one of these and just give it a pop, and it's ready to go. Look how plump and juicy that looks. And I'm just going to gather about 6 of them, and that's it. You know, I don't want to get too greedy because a lot of the wild animals out here, they depend on this, so, you know, it's important for them. But I'm just going to gather enough just to make a little bit of jelly. And, yeah. And look how beautiful they stain the wood. That beautiful purple color. Okay, so as I said earlier, we came out here to get a little bit more technical. We're going to make some delicious breakfast. But for those of you who want to just get the nitty-gritty, bare bones, how to get this plant, this fruit, and make it, just eat it like that. So one of the problems is it has thorns and small hair-like fibers called glochids. You see those little white spots? If you look closely, they're little bunches of very thin fibers, and they're like splinters. You don't want to get those in your hands, and you don't want to get those in your mouth. So there's several ways to go about getting rid of those so you can consume the fruit. My favorite way is just placing them over some flames or over some coals, and that takes care of the problem. Now, if you take these fruits home, you can just run them under your sink while the water is running, and then use a strainer and just toss them around for a couple minutes. I'm sorry, my hands are burning here. Let me see. That should be pretty good. So you're not going to get all of it, but you want to get most of it, and then you'll just be skinning the rest off. We'll try a little bit more just to play it on the safe side. All right, so that should be pretty good. And now, like I said, we're going to go ahead and skin this off. So peel off the skin, and look at all that beautiful maroon color, all that juicy maroon right there. And these are sweet, but not overbearingly sweet. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, to be honest. So when something's a little too sweet, I don't like it. But out here, it is quite a treat in the desert to get this. So now we're going to take a bite. Now, just before you go ahead and do that, just be careful, because at the center of this, there's a lot of seeds, and they are hard seeds. So you don't want to bite hard and hurt your teeth. So just be careful, take soft bites, and from there, if you wish, you can spit them out or you can eat them. That's fine. So here we go. Really good. And let me show you the seeds in the middle. A cluster of seeds right here. I'll smash them down so you can see them. There you go. And all manner of animals at this time of year are having buffets out here. Rabbits, pack rat, quail, dove, deer, javelinas, all of them are out eating these because they are delicious. And right now, because the sun hasn't been out too much, they taste pretty cool. So not only are you getting sweets, but you're also getting a little bit of a refreshment. Okay, so now it's time to get to cooking. So I got my little small cast iron pan. I'm going to place it in the bed of coals and let it get hot. Once it does that, I'm going to go ahead and place my oil in there. And then we're going to get to cooking our bannock. Okay, folks, so our bannock is ready. We did move to a different spot because with the fire and the sunlight, it was getting too hot over there. So we moved somewhere a little bit shadier. So our bannock is ready. It is not the prettiest. I don't make bannock very often, but I can guarantee you that it's going to be some good eating. So let's put this down. And now let's go ahead and start skinning our tunas, or cactus fruit. So as you saw earlier, I did go ahead and throw these onto the coals so it cooked off all the small glochids. I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom. That's fine. And I'm going to just start peeling this off. Now, as I said earlier, you can take them home and make jellies. Make jelly, you know, getting all technical with that stuff. I'm just going to improvise some jam out here. So I'm basically just going to take this and I'm just going to start smashing them over the bread. Remove the top. And check out the skin. It's still so beautiful. I love the color. Okay, let's start. Okay, folks, so breakfast is ready. We have our coffee and we have our bannock. Once again, not the prettiest bannock, but I can guarantee you it's going to be some good eating. And as you can tell, that beautiful maroon color, the cactus fruit. So, time to chow down. Really good stuff. Oh yeah. And the cactus fruit, it tastes a little bit like a mix between pear and watermelon. Really good. It's sweet but not overbearingly sweet. And I'm going to actually take some home so I can try making some actual jelly out of it. But yeah, really good. Delicious. Alright guys, well that's about the conclusion of this video. We're going to enjoy the rest of our breakfast, enjoy our coffee, and get out of here because it's getting very hot. Too hot for coffee and bread. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something. I did revisit something I've already made a video before, but I wanted to spice it up and do something a little different. So we went ahead and did the jam. The cactus fruit, once again, also known as tunas locally. Really delicious. It has calcium, vitamin C, a lot of antioxidants. A lot of people, especially health nuts, use them. Once again, everything from jelly to smoothies to even margaritas. Really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and go ahead and comment below what are your recipes for cactus fruit. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. And go outside and get your boots dirty.